Hello everybody and welcome to Utah Jazz Franchise. We're at game number 13 at Vivint Smart Home Arena in Salt Lake City, where the Utah Jazz and head coach Quinn Snyder take on the Chicago Bulls. Starting lineup for the Bulls: Rondo, Wade, Jimmy Butler, Taj Gibson, and Robin Lopez. For the Jazz, it's Mack, Hood, Johnson, Favors, and Gobert. Skip pass to the right corner for three, and it is knocked down. Game tied at 13 late in the first. Raul Neto around a screen, stops. Drops in the jumper. It's 15-13 Jazz. Jazz leading by 2 now. Neto. Over to Gobert. Gobert holding. Boris Diaw sets the screen for Joe Ingles. And he throws one in from deep with the left hand. It's 20-15 Jazz with the lead. Quick drive to the left side. And it is 20-17. In favor of Utah at the end of quarter number 1. Jazz still playing without George Hill, without Gordon Hayward, without Alec Burks. A lot of injuries hampering Utah here in the early going of this season. Bulls lead by 3 now. Raul Neto around the screen. Nice little feed to Boris Diaw, who puts it up and in. Takes the contact. No foul called, but beautiful pass by Raul Neto. Bulls lead by 7 here. Jazz trying to stay in it. Shelvin Mack around the screen. Misses the shot. Favors gets the rebound. Puts it up and in. Foul on Robin Lopez. Cuts the lead to 5 with a free throw ensuing. Jazz trail 36-30 now. Trey Lyles finds Mack underneath off the screen from Favors. Mack puts it up and in. Bulls extend the lead to 9 now with 2 minutes to go in the half. Jimmy Butler underneath to Taj Gibson for the layup. And it's 52-36 at the break in favor of Chicago. Jazz will have to try to make a run to stay in this one, shooting only 37%, holding their own on the boards. The Bulls with very good ball distribution, 16 assists. Robin Lopez, 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist for Chicago. Third quarter now. Shelvin Mack from the right side hits the 3. Bulls lead by 18 now. Jimmy Butler, top of the key, over to the left side to Dwayne Wade, and Wade gets the shot to go. Bulls lead by 20. Dante Exum. Back to Ingles. Ingles over to the corner to Favors, who goes back to Joe, and Jingles knocks down the 3. It's a 16-point lead. Neto now. Shot no good by Exum on the right side. Favors with the rebound, puts it up and in. The Jazz have cut the lead to 15. And at the end of quarter number 3, it is a 15-point, 73-58 lead for Chicago. Jazz trying to hang in there against one of the Eastern Conference's better teams here without most of their key players playing. Neto on the right side, bounce pass into Boris Diaw. Diaw pivots to the middle. Up in with the contact in the left hand. And the Jazz have cut the lead to 13 now. 82-69 now. 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Dante Exum from the left side. He drills the 3, and the lead is cut to 10. Jazz making a little bit of a run here. But Jimmy Butler on the breakout throws one down to put Chicago back up by 15. And they would extend that lead to 17 now. Withy on the drive. Hammers it home for the Jazz. But it's a little bit too late. The Bulls escape Salt Lake City with a 100-84 victory over Utah. The Jazz shoot only 40%, 27% on threes. Again, 12 turnovers, double-digit turnovers for the Jazz. One of the things that they are struggling the most with, turning the ball over. Held their own in the rebounding category. Something else the Jazz are trying to improve on. Game number 14 from Houston. The Rockets at 4-8. The Jazz coming in at 2-11. Trying to snap a 5-game losing streak. Patrick Beverley, Harden, Ariza, Anderson, and Nene, the starting lineup for Houston. Favors in the lane. Puts it up and in. Jazz trying to pound the ball into the middle in this game. Nice block there by Rudy Gobert on James Harden. Here's Rodney Hood, who is playing hurt, by the way. Gets it into Favors. Favors, drop step. Up in, reverse layup is good with the left hand. Derek Favors. And the Jazz are up 14-9 here. 7 minutes to go in the first. Shelvin Mack, top of the key. Hits the shot. Jazz on a 13-4 run. They lead 20-9 midway here through the first. Joe Johnson around the screen from Neto into the corner to Exum. Exum's three no good, but it is put back up and in by Derek Favors. The Jazz lead 22-9. Harden over the left side for three. It goes. Jazz lead 22-12. Neto now around the Boris Diaw screen. Back to Diaw. Diaw over to the right side, elbow extended. Dante Exum knocks down the three, and the Jazz lead 29-15. They go on to lead at the end of quarter number one by a score of 29-19. Jazz off to a good start here in Houston, looking to put one in the win column as they continue to try to improve without Hayward, without Burks, and without George Hill. 12-point lead for the Jazz. James Harden takes the contact from Withey. He puts it in. Score it, count it. He is fouled. 9-point lead for the Jazz now. Exum to the left side, pulls up off the dribble, hits the shot. Jazz lead 40-29 midway through the second. Here's Exum on the right side. Exum, beautiful pass into Boris Diaw. And Diaw puts it in with the left-handed flush. Nice pass as Diaw holds the guy over the top. Harden on the left side, guarded by Mack. Mack almost falls down. Harden to the left side, rolls around the rim and in. 13-point lead for Utah midway through the second. Here's James Harden. Mack goes for the steal. Harden takes a step to the right side and drills the three. 12-point lead for the Jazz, 48-36. Ingles on the left side. Wide open three. It's good, 51-36 in favor of Utah. 12-point lead now for the Jazz with just over 2 minutes to go. Shot from the top of the key by Trevor Ariza goes, and it's 54-45. Jazz leading by 14 now. Rodney Hood at the top of the key. Over to the right side to Joe Johnson. He raises and hits from outside at 62-45. The Jazz on an 8-0 run there. They take a 64-48 lead into the break. The Rockets' defense is not looking very good right now. Jazz shooting 59%. The Rockets shooting 38%. Utah out-rebounding Houston 27-18. And they have 7 blocks to 1. Very, very much controlling the paint in this one. James Harden has 17 points. Rudy Gobert, look at that line. 9.7 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, 4 blocks in the first half. A little bit like Andre Karolinko as we look at some Rudy Gobert highlights from that first half. Gobert, 4 blocks. You see one from behind on Nene, another one on Nene, and this was my favorite off of James Harden as he slaps it against the backboard. Third quarter action now. Rodney Hood over to Shelvin Mack, who knocks down the three, and it's 70-51 Utah. Mack to Favors on the break. He pulls up. Shot no good. Rebounded by Joe Johnson and put back up and in. 75-57, Jazz with the lead. Jazz leading by 15 now. James Harden holds at the top of the key over to Beverly. Beverly hits the three, falling away with Mack right in his face. Jazz lead is cut to 12 midway through the third. And at the end of quarter number 3, the Jazz have that 12-point advantage at 91-79 going into the fourth quarter. (101-84) now. Boris Diaw pulls up, misses the shot. Eric Gordon comes down with the rebound. He's going to stop in transition. Exum gets there, but Gordon still knocks down the three in transition. Jazz leading here by 12 now. Ahead to Joe Johnson. Johnson's going to go all the way, lay it up and in with the left hand. It's 110-96. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. 110-96 now. Beverly around the screen over to the left corner to Harden for three. He gets it to go. It's 110-99. 2:18 to go. 116-101. Gobert over to the right side to Johnson. Nice feed in to Favors, who dunks it home. It's 118-101, and that would be the final score here from Houston. The Jazz with their third victory of the season. 118-101 over the Rockets. Very good game offensively for Utah as they end up shooting 51%, holding the Rockets to 43%. Points in the paint, though, the big story here, the Jazz with 52, the Rockets with 36. That's something that the Jazz want to consistently do, is outscore their opponents in the paint. And this is definitely something that they can build off of going forward as they have a game in Denver and then at home against Denver coming up next.